am Serena Sorensen. I have a background in chemical engineering and have navigated into what I believe to be my calling, software engineering. This is my capstone project at Devmountain. I chose to create an employee portal for my dad's small business. They currently do time tracking on a Google Sheet, but my dad wanted an application and database for his employees to use. I structured the entire application to be scalable with blueprints to allow for additional features as I build my dad's company website. This website is a Flask application in Python using a PostgreSQL database, Bootstrap for styling, and is currently hosted on Heroku. This is the basic homepage for the entire company site. I built out the employee portal portion. All session management for logging in and out was done using Flask Login's Login Manager. The dashboard welcomes the employee to the portal. If the employee does not have admin privileges, then it looks like this. The launch page for time cards shows the current week. You can navigate to other weeks using the previous and the next buttons. This table is a form, and each row within the table is a subform. WT Forms allows this kind of generation using the filled list feature. To fill in your time entries for the week, select the job code you worked, and on the days you worked that job code, enter the hours in that row. You can select multiple job codes for the same week. After you've entered all your hours for that week, simply click Submit Time Entries. Upon submission, the code will iterate through each of the rows in the table. If there is a job code present, and if there is data in the cell, then it'll make a time card for that day and that job code and those hours. If you enter data into a timesheet and you realize that it's incorrect, you can click Clear Unsaved. However, this will not delete any time cards that are already in the database. If you realize that on Wednesday you actually worked on job site 2, you can change the hours there, and if you change these to 0 and then hit Submit, it will delete that time card completely from the database. The account page shows you your user information and allows you to edit certain information with the blue buttons. To log out, simply click Log Out. If you log in as an admin, you'll get another list of tabs. You can then click on Manage Employees. You will get a list of current and past employees, along with several options. You can view their info, edit their info, as well as select from a list of options. These can be change password, deactivate, or make admin. If you deactivate a user, it'll come with a pop-up to make sure you want to do that. You click yes, and then they'll be in the past employees section. If you click Add New Employee, this works like a registration page. Only admins can add new employees. Managed job codes will show a list of all active and inactive job codes. To edit a job code, click the Edit button. You can change the information. You can also choose to deactivate or reactivate job codes. Only active job codes will show up in the drop-down in the time card section for employees. To add a new job code, you can fill out the form. My favorite part of this project was definitely the time card entry, using subforms within forms to create rows of a table, and each of these individual cells became an entry into the database. For future plans, managed time cards will allow an admin to view each employee's time cards, create reports for payroll, and keep track of PTO. I plan to host the production website and database on AWS to have a full functioning company website for my dad's business.